Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. And now here's a look at Joe Mack.
He is a big part of this offense, and right now he's among the leaders in the American League in the runs scored category, so look for him to make an impact on this game.
Hey, no one down here.
Jose Altuve is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Here comes the first pitch. Kareem Wales is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
And you know, Ross is definitely liked by the pitchers, man. When they're working both sides of the plate, they tend to be pretty effective when he's making the calls.
Mata will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, fellas, there is nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. George Springer will stride in as he's running out of time now if he wants to make a late push for that home run crown. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Ball inside.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Greg Bird will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard, but if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2, and now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
Hey, one away.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
You take it here.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate.
Right here.
And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Preston Tucker is
Ball
in
one,
with
no
two
strike.
away as he takes a
down,
ball
two down.
1-0. And he
Two
won't
balls,
bite at
no
that
strike.
one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, let's go
Yeah,
right here.
he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Outside,
Ball match
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
On the ground to the right side. Rizzo is there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there have been some hard-hit balls in the inning already. Now, this isn't exactly one of them, but it's going to work out well for him just the same. As he reaches here with another hit in the inning. This one's just an infield single.
John Singleton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
And
No
he gets
ball,
him to
2
swing
strikes.
through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. The Astros lead it 2-0. Mario Calzado will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Yeah, here we go.
And this one's
Counts
nowhere
1-0.
close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
Hey, we got no one here.
No
We got
offer
2
on
balls,
that one.
1
2
strike.
balls and a strike.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact after the lineup.
Oh, taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. We get to watch a shortstop won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole.
Count
0-2.
He's just working. He'll be fine if he just stays out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo is there for it.
I got it.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Kareem Wales digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Let's check this out again on show track and see if this was a good call. It's a slider and it's on the outside corner. Home plate umpire's right on top of it. I don't know how you could really complain about that one.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider misses here, 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
Here's George Springer.
Hey, get ahead right here.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
Softly hit out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Greg Bird is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And even though that pitch did fool him, it was a hanging breaking ball. And so if he's looking for an off-speed pitch, that could have been big trouble.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
Ball.
And a rather easy first out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Preston Tucker steps in now. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Hey, come on now.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit out toward second. There is La Stella. Throw on to first,
He's
2
out.
gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
John Singleton in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Right now.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hot shot to third. Oh, look at Bryant. It's there, and he's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Mario Calzado will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. La Stella has it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
The catcher, number 8.
Striding into the box, Howard Cato. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Into the windup and the pitch.
Here we go, guys.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
0-1, here it comes. And a curveball, this one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Jose Altuve is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left.
I go.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Kareem Wales will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning.
Kareem Wales.
Plays at first now.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, nobody out now.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field.
This
This
right here
just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Carlos Correa is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this is all born from the fact that they're facing a really dangerous guy up there at the plate. And now with the runner up to second base anyway, they may even choose just to go ahead and put him on.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, and there's sometimes where you characterize a pitch as a sweeping slider, but this one does not fall into that category. I mean, this is a nasty little break at the end. Tough to do anything with that.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Here we go. And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One and two. Here it comes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Greg Bird is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Schwarber ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Houston. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Preston Tucker steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
No outs here.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Schwarber on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
Yeah, Matt, he's been very impressive this year. He currently leads the entire National League right now. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
John Singleton stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
One away.
That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field.
I got it.
Schwarber will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting,
Mario Calzado will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Howard Cato digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
In there, strike 1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward is camped under this one.
Got it.
And he's got it for the first out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. So when you hand him the ball, you know he's going to have a pretty good chance of closing the deal. And you know, complete games are getting more and more rare in today's game. He's a rare breed. I really enjoy watching him pitch.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder
Kareem Wales gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he's done a great job of getting 2 quick outs here, but the key now is to finish off this inning. Don't let these middle-of-the-order guys get a rally going.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Still a 3-2 ball game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.